Well, good morning. This isn't a typical planner video, and I don't make planner videos as often as I would like. Actually, maybe I can set that as a goal for the rest of this year so that I'm raring to go next year. I just wanted to show you what was on my drafting table. What you see here is my bookish planner for the books that I read this week. I haven't decorated it with stickers, but I'll go back and do that. But I did read a book yesterday, and I did finish a book this morning. Oh, I've got Missing Daughter twice. Okay, so that's the one I finished this morning. So we'll just take that out, and I'll put a pretty sticker there. So, but I did read a book yesterday, and what I have here is my Canon selfie printer, which is on because I do plan on printing some more book covers, because I want to print book covers for what I'm going to do for the rest of this month. So here is today, Monday, November 8th, when I finished Missing Daughter. But now I also finished another book, and I'll show you how I am tracking that. I'm just trying to locate my iPad. It's behind me because it was charging. So I'm tracking my books in my spreadsheet, and according to my spreadsheet, I have finished We Live Next Door, so I don't have a cover for that. I finished The Missing Daughter, and oh, I'm sorry, you probably can't see that. Let's make it bigger. I finished, let's see, We Live Next Door, I have there, so I have to print a sticker for that. I mean, a book cover. And The Fastest Way to Fall. I finished Missing Daughter. And then for all of these here that I have lined up, I need to make book covers for those that will be this size. And I'm using this printer for that purpose. But like I said, somehow or another, I had 2 Missing Daughter stickers. I had it for Saturday because I thought I would finish it a couple days ago, so we're going to just get rid of that. And so that's my bookish planner. I will show you what I did in October. So the first week of October was my best week. And then I have bipolar disorder. I'm not ashamed to say that. And I went into a bipolar low. So this was week 1 of October. This is when my depression started to get bad, so you don't see any stickers, and you see I read a lot less books. No stickers for this week here, or even this week, and I just read way less books. And then I did do something called a bookish blog hop, so I did complete that. I can check that off the list. I have to check this because this is the month of November. These are all blog tours that I have lined up. So I've already gotten everything. I am up to date until we, like I said, I have to print the book cover for We Live Next Door because I read that the other day, but I don't have a snapshot of it. I just have to do that today. And I'm reading The Fastest Way to Fall right now, and then I'll move on. Now, Missing Daughter is for the 10th, but I read that already. And Dead Mercy, later in the month, the 24th, I read that already. So let's highlight the ones that I've already read. So I read Missing Daughter already. Dead Mercy, Blind Date, this one, I read that. Okay, so now when I open this, I won't have to wonder which ones I've read. And then December, I started writing in some of my blog tours and additional notes that pertain to December. So that's my bookish planner. Now, Happy Planner did not make a bookish planner for 2022. So what I did was this. Let me show you. Trying to find the right one. I bought this planner, Share a Kind Word Today, for 2022 because it's a horizontal planner which will allow me to put my book covers. But I wanted to use a horizontal planner for a faith planner, and I made that decision yesterday, and by then Happy Planner sold out all of their horizontal faith planners for 2023. It's very likely they'll replenish them, but because they didn't, I bought just another 2022 horizontal Happy Planner, and I think the one that I bought will be for my blog, and this will turn into my faith planner. When I do that and get the other planner, which will probably be here in about a week, I probably will reuse this cover. I won't use the guts, the insides, but I'm going to use the cover because I like seeing that it's a bookish planner. So that's my bookish planner. Get that out the way. Here you see my traveler's notebook. If I have 4 or 5 planners, why do I need a traveler's notebook? I don't know, other than to say that it's what I started with. In fact, this was my first traveler's notebook. This was my second traveler's notebook. And this is my current traveler's notebook. Sometimes when you start with something, no matter what you do, you may fall back on it. At least that's what I'm doing. So the reason I'm using it, and this is my page holder, the reason I'm using this traveler's notebook before I put this on there is I went into a bipolar low and I was not posting on social media. So every couple of hours yesterday I posted reviews, and I didn't want to inundate my followers, so I'm doing them every couple of hours. So this morning I put this one on social media. So these are already all on my blog. Like this is an individual book report. This is an individual book report. These are all individual. This was a blog hop, which was several bloggers. This had 6 reviews, that had 1. This had only 2, and that had 6. Then today I posted a letter from Pearl Harbor. I have another one that had 6 reviews, Harlequin Believer series. I'll post that in a couple of hours. A couple more hours I'll post The Second Marriage, The Mother's Cry, and We Live Next Door. And then the book that I'm reading for today. Let's see if we can get a cover of it. Nope, I can't get a cover up that way. I'll show you. I'm currently reading The Fastest Way to Fall. Okay, so that one, I might as well write it down because that's going to hit social media today. Oh, I pressed play. Let's press pause. Let's pause that. There we go. Playing through my watch to fall. So this is something that I use to track, and that's why I'm using this traveler's notebook. So we're going to leave this page open because I'm going to be referring to it throughout the day. Now, what else am I doing? I took the disc off of this planner in order to create a planner that I can use for my new hobby, cross stitching. Oh, my iPad just reset. Okay, so I grabbed, let's see, this was already a Transformer planner because it had this cover and it had this cover, but I need a third planner, so I'm going to use this cover. I don't have a lot of expanded disc lying around, so we're going with turquoise. It may not match exactly, but it is what it is. So let me show you how I put it together. So this is all going to be one planner. I do want to reprint this and make it into this to fit this. So we're going to just put that to the side, move these discs, and I'll show you how I create my planner. And we're going to make sure that I get you guys on camera. I get myself on camera. So like I said, this is going to be a transformer planner. So I'm going to take, picked up the wrong cover. Let's try this again. Trying to keep the inside in order. Okay, so we're going to start with these two. So what's upside down? We're going to start with these two. Okay, so the first thing I do is put the disc on just the covers, not on anything on the inside yet. Oh my goodness, they're sliding against my desk, so they're a little hard to pick up, but I only have a couple more left. Okay, so this planner is going to be my cross-stitch planner. I'm currently working on my second project, so I will be able to use this planner to track everything I've done. So I will go ahead and use this planner and track the first project that I completed, and then I can track the second one that I'm working on and all the future ones that I've already lined up. And I have a bag that's behind me, and I'm just lining up the pages. I have a bag that's behind me, and in that bag, I'm not crazy about the way I punch the holes in this, I'll tell you that right now. I may reprint a couple of these pages in the future. But I have a bag that's behind me for all the future cross-stitch projects that I want to do, and with that bag already being organized, and now that I have this, you see how it says WIP, work in progress, pattern name, designer, starting date, the size, the fabric that I chose, how many colors, materials that I already have, materials that I need, and any additional notes, and a progress tracker. So I will be working this into my daily activities, and that's why I needed to create this planner. This part of the, I got this from Etsy, this part of the cross-stitch planner, I can track the colors that I've started to collect. And believe me, I've started to collect colors. And I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek of that. I don't think I will be doing a lot of cross-stitch on my channel, but who knows what the future will bring. So let's show you. It is organized enough that I can give you a peek at it. I just have to pick it up without tipping over here. Okay. So I've been cross-stitching for 3 weeks. 3 weeks, 21 days plus 2. I started on a Saturday, 23 days. And I've already started to collect floss. So, let me put this down. So, this is a floss tracker, and I will be able to start tracking the floss that I have. This is one of them, but this is called a cone. So, this is all the not extra floss for all of these projects that I want to do. And you can see them through the vinyl, at least some of them. You can't see them all through the vinyl, but believe me, they're all here. Like this is cats, this is birdhouses, this is a birdhouse in the middle with flowers around it. And so this is why I needed that to make the cross-stitch planners. I'm just trying to figure out where to put things so I can put them back in order later. So this part of the planner I will use to track the floss that I've already purchased, and when we get to this part of it here where it says materials I need, I will be able to write down what floss I need for future projects. Now I do have an order from the company that I buy floss from that's out for delivery. I already got a notification. So I will be putting additional Oh, sorry, that was my husband. Something happened to his phone, I just heard. I will be putting additional pages in this part of the planner once I start filling in my projects. I don't know why these pages don't want to go in. Let's get these pages in. I might have picked up too many pages, because I know it's punched correctly. You can't really punch it incorrectly. But you can put them in incorrectly, but you can't punch them incorrectly. Maybe next time I should just grab a couple of pages at a time. I was just trying to be quick, but okay. So that planner is done. Yeah, I grabbed too many pages at a time, guys. That's all I did. That's my mistake. That's called user error. There we go. Okay, so that planner is done. What do I do next? I take the next set of covers. I've got to move the page that I need to shrink. I don't want to mess anything up. So I'm going to grab these two covers, and this is part of my bookish planner, which is so full that I had to have two bookish planners. Yes, this lemon and orange cover doesn't really help or match what the purpose is, but it'll do, because the cover that I won't use for 2022 will replace this. Okay, it's sliding. You know, this table is so smooth. We're gonna put it on a piece of paper. Okay, cut that. Yep, cut the sliding right out by just changing my surface. The surface is just so smooth that I couldn't work with it. Okay, so I'm just going to I hate to use the word force, but I'm kind of forcing the cover on there. I'm not liking the usage of that word, but it's the best word. So what is this in front of you? These covers, these are books that I will be reading. Like, I don't know when I will line them up. I think The Dark Waters Girls is the very next book on my planner. On my spreadsheet. But I chose not to read No Exit. I also chose not to read Mexican Gothic right now, and I also chose not to read 100 Years of Lenny and Margot, and I also chose not to read Silent Protester. They were for challenges that I was doing last month that I didn't complete, so I am going to put them in want to read pile on Goodreads, but I'm getting rid of the covers because they're just creating a problem as far as distracting me. Gillian Flynn's Sharp Objects. Took that off the TBR. Put that at the bottom of the TBR. Okay, so now I will fill this up. In about a week, I will have printed everything I want to read in December, and it's going to go right here. And that's why this is a bookish planner. So any book stuff I have is going in here. And this right here is book review notes. Like as I read the books, I make notes. So I need these pages for that purpose. This is simply just copy paper. Now that I am using this planner more, I am using a heavier grade paper. This is standard 20-pound paper, but what I've been using when I add to my planner is 90-pound paper. So when I run out of those pages that you just saw me putting in, I will switch over to printing those pages on 90-pound paper. But I want to use that up. Oh, let me show you what these pages are. Okay, I just got an Amazon notification. These pages in my bookish planner are the reading challenges that I join in each month. And I love those, so that's another reason I use this planner. So you'll see as I'm putting the pages in, you'll see different things written down because they pertain to challenges. So while anybody that is in Zoom with me that sees this video, and you see me in Zoom all day, every single day, in the background, I'm doing reading challenges with a bunch of Facebook groups. Bookish Brawlers, Reading Rivalry, the Fiction Feud Society. Oh my gosh, so many more. Now I just quickly cut this. I'm not going to keep these pages right here, but I am going to throw them in my planner until I change them. So let's do that. Reading Library, Bookish Brawlers, The Playbookers, Fiction Feud Society, A Court of Books and Readers. Oh my goodness, I do a lot of challenges. And I kind of fell off the horse towards the end of October, but last night I reorganized and I got in touch with all the admins for all the challenges last night, like 11 or 12, and I heard back from every single one of them, and they all wished me the best regarding my depression and my bipolar low, and I was able to log all the books that I didn't log, and I'm really happy about that. So this finishes off my bookish planner. Okay, my second bookish planner. Remember, I've got a huge one, and now this is a second one. So that finishes that off. So that way, when I open this planner for my bookish planner, it's all in here. When I open my see, that's my bookish planner. When I open my cross stitch planner, it's all in here. These pages are going to my bookish planner. I just have to reprint them. And then I have one more planner, and this planner is more like a health-related planner, so that when I get certain things from my therapist, I incorporate them into this planner here. Even though a lot of times when I'm talking to my therapist, I take notes on my I do take notes on my mini planner, which is right here. A lot of times I will take notes on this when I speak with him, but there's a lot of things that I do regarding my mental health that needed more room, so that's what this planner is for. We've got to guard our mental health, that's for sure. So let's get these pages. Now, I printed all of this stuff on the, I hate to use the word cheaper paper, because I hadn't received the heavier paper that I like for my planner. But these pages that you see lined, these are simply have planner note paper. Okay, why is my book stuff? This is very important book stuff right here, so it's in the wrong place. Okay, so that's not supposed to be there. Okay, so now we have no paper, and I think the rest, let's see, no, we have another section, so let's just get these note sheets in. I know this video is running long, but I just want to show you the end result. Oh good, my water is right here, I need it. Talking so much that I literally drove my throat dry, and I made a concerted effort to bring my water in my office. You see a lot of note sheets here. Why is there so much notes? Because I have a lot that I plan on doing. And I'm going to take some of these note sheets. I might as well do it right now. I should have done that. Let's just take these and stick them, because I want these, I wanted to put some over in the cross stitch, so I'll do that right now so I don't have to do it later. And then I'm almost done, and I can show you, yeah, I'm at the end, except for those few pages that were improperly placed. This is caught, something got caught there, so we have to just do a few sheets right here. Okay, so that's that, and then we're gonna go. By the way, oh, let's see more. Oh, I am sorry, I picked up the wrong thing. Wait a minute, let's get this. Let's fix this. Give me one moment. Okay, gotta pull these out. Darling Rose Gold. Okay. Something. Let's just fix this really quickly. So this is my cross stitch planner. This is my bookish planner. And after Playbookers goes to here, and taking these pages, which somehow ended up in the wrong place, but you know what? I fixed it. and I'm putting them in the correct place. Some of these I may get rid of. Sherlock Holmes, Project Hail Mary, and Darling Rose Gold. Those were all buddy reads, and they're complete. Like this is Fall 2020 Holiday Romance. I'm just about done with this. No, I'm sorry. This is a new one. This hasn't taken place yet. So that's why I need that. Oh my gosh, it hasn't taken place yet. I think it happens at the end of December. Okay, back to this. Now we can just want to go to the front of it and put in my Project and Gold sheets. There's a method to my madness, guys, and not just helter-skelter random. I wish there was a word to match random because that would have been cute, but there's not. But we're just going to get them in here because it's really okay. Now I can show you the whole planner. Yay! Okay. So when you pick up this planner, no, we made a boo-boo. I'm going to fix that mistake right now. It'll only take a second. I've done this enough to know how to fix that mistake. So try to stay on frame. I think I've been on frame the whole time, so it's only difficult to put on because by now the planner is quite full. Because I put this in the wrong place. So just bear with me. If I had done it correctly, I wouldn't be struggling right now. Okay. Now I can show you. Okay. Oh my gosh. Robin, what are you doing? Okay. Give me a second. Oh, I know what I need. I think I know what I need to do. I've got to reboot here. Now you see me mess up. Okay. We're going to do this correctly. Okay. When you open this here, I don't know how I messed this up, but we're gonna, I'm trying to, you can make a Franken planner or a transformer planner. I prefer transformer planners so that when you open it up, your front cover and your back cover match. And then when I open this one up, I want my front and back cover to match as well, but I've made a mistake, so I'm just correcting it. So I want this to be the back edge of that. I don't know how I screwed that up, but at least you can see how I messed up and how I'm fixing it if you have extra covers and rings and you want to do the same thing. So it's kind of a good thing that I messed it up because it gives me an opportunity to show you what it's going to look like when it's on that page. And we're almost done. So I kind of think it's a good thing I messed up because you can do this and then you won't mess up because you'll see my mistake. Okie dokie. So when I have, this is my kind of like my mental health section, but like I said, I still take notes in here. And this is important because I have other pages, I don't know where they are, but they were in here. So that's my mental health planner. This is going to be my cross stitch planner. Okay, front and back. As you see, cross stitch planner. We talked about that already. And this is my bookish planner, but like I said, I will take in 2022 one of these to make my second, number 2, my second bookish planner. Yes, I have that much book stuff going on that I need a second bookish planner. I just have to, because look at this. I can't put anything more in here. I just can't, because when if I want to hold this open like this, my pages want to. If I open it like this and I'm working on it, then these pages will come out. So I cannot add the rest of my bookish stuff to it. So that's my planning video. You saw me putting my planners together, a little peek of a 2022 planner, my love of traveler's notebooks you saw, and you saw a little bit of my spreadsheet. So we're going to call it quits. If you stuck with me this whole time, I want to thank you, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.